This is definitely not the kind of video that I like to make, but it is kind of the nature of doing what I do. It is with great regret that I inform you today that Fallen Footwear has officially thrown in the towel. And if you check the Instagram post, you probably don't have to do too much like detective work to figure out what happened. Essentially, what it all comes down to is that corporate skate brands killed Fallen. And the reason for that is because Fallen doesn't have money coming from outside sources like football or volleyball or soccer or anything besides skateboarding. It was a company run by skaters, for skaters. All the money coming into and going out of Fallen was skateboarding money. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys about some of these bigger companies like Nike, Adidas, New Balance. They don't belong here. And some of you younger kids don't realize that. You don't understand that yet. But these companies did nothing to get skateboarding to where it was. And now they're pushing it and trying to progress it into something that we never wanted it to be to begin with. We don't want them here, okay? Maybe you do, but your idea of skateboarding is vastly different from those that came before you. And it's kind of important that you take a look at your roots and you realize that you're fighting against everything that those that came before you were fighting for. You're fucking it up. It's really as simple as just not buying Nikes. They're not that good of shoes, okay? I've got several friends that ride them, and they'll tell you, they're overpriced, they're not good. Most of my friends that actually ride Nikes only ride Nike because there's an outlet store nearby, and they can get them really cheap. They can get Nikes for cheaper than they could get like Americas or Lakai or something like that. And that's why they ride them. They admit that they blow out, that they're not any better than a regular shoe, that you're just paying for the swoosh. They know that, they understand it, and Nike has done some good things for skateboarding. Don't get me wrong. They have pushed the progression of skate shoes far and beyond what it would be today if it wasn't for them. Okay, I'm not going to pretend that they didn't, but that's really not the point. That doesn't make it okay to kill off all of these smaller brands that have been here for skateboarding since the beginning. Okay, should those companies have done a better job of advancing the technology in skate shoes? Yes, they should have. But the money just simply wasn't there. The money came in when outside corporate companies came in, infiltrated skateboarding, and brought money to it. That's why that worked the way it did. And it's something that people just don't seem to fully grasp, and I can't understand it, and it breaks my heart to see Fallen die. But to be fair, they really didn't do much to save themselves. They didn't advance with the times. They didn't do anything to remain relevant. Ride the Sky almost made me quit skateboarding. That video was so damn good. The team was stacked. But I think the Zero era has finally come to an end. That whole punk rock vibe is dead. It's been replaced with hipsters. And I guess that's cool, but not really. And just one more thing before I remind you guys to comment, rate, and subscribe, which is, I actually just did, yeah. Fuck Nike skateboarding.